Yeah. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you why taking breaks are important. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Super excited to have you back in yet another video. I've been gone for a while, and that's because I was on a break from creating content and all that. Apart from the fact that I moved into something new that was taking a little bit of my time. I also decided to take a break from creating content, and in the time I was taking that break, I learned a few things also from my break, and also from another YouTuber who did the same thing. And I decided to put all of that, as always, put all of that in the video and get out for you guys. So let's get into it. Now, just to clear the air a little, the reason I went on a break was majorly because I got bored. So I got bored of, this whole thing, creating content, watching the numbers. I haven't opened my YouTube studio up in I don't know, maybe a week. I think I opened it recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago. But basically, I got bored of everything: the algorithm, the stress. Why is my channel not growing? And all of that, so it got a little boring. So I said I needed a break from it. So here are a few things I learned, taking my break, and why these breaks are important. When I wanted to start YouTube, it wasn't, right now, it's not everything that I had imagined before I started, but it's been a lot more than YouTube has given me a lot more opportunities that helped me learn a lot. Doing YouTube has helped me learn a lot more than I could have ever anticipated. When I wanted to start YouTube, there were two things I had in mind. I like talking to people, I like adding value to people, and I like making videos. I like editing videos, I like working on videos, visuals basically. And so I was like, there's no better place to put these things to use to get these two things in fruition than to start doing YouTube. And then I talked to my friend Anaka Kuribe, fantastic YouTuber. He was like the opener when it comes to YouTube space. In my circle, in my, I don't know how to explain it, but he started doing YouTube before any other person, and he was like the firstborn of the YouTube channel. He recently crossed 1K. Go check him out. So I talked to him about starting YouTube, and he was like, okay, what do I want to do? I was like, well, I wasn't sure at the time. I didn't know much about niching and categories and all of that and the algorithm, but he had already done most of that research before he started his channel. And so he explained to me that I needed a niche. Initially, I didn't want to have a niche. I just wanted to just come here, start talking, talk about different things, talk about the more random things, which I might start doing very soon. Okay, so I actually wanted to talk about movies, talk about life, all this kind of random stuff. And so he advised me to niche down to the stuff I'm really good at now, and then with time, when people are starting enjoying the content more, I can branch out into other things. And I was like, sounds like a plan. So that was why I started YouTube. And I got reminded of the fact that I started YouTube because I love making videos and because I love talking and all that. In this time that I stopped doing it, I had to remind myself of the reason I started in the first place. So if you start getting bored, you start feeling overwhelmed by all the stuff that you're doing, take a break and remind yourself of the reason you started doing that thing in the first place. Our mind is like an atomic bomb or a heating system where things are flying all around all at the same time. I don't know if you know how many cells are functioning. I don't, but you get the point. But a lot of cells are functioning in your brain at the same time. And some of us, for example, me, I combine a day job, a freelance job, and creating content, trying to still have a social life, trying to still have a spiritual life, a good relationship with my God. All of that, combining all of that, it can get very stressful for your head. So sometimes it's important that you pick one thing that you can take a break from. For example, I had to pick content creation. I'm not sure why it was the one that I had to pick, but it was well. Anyway, so it was the one I just like. Let's just take a break from here, especially because it is the one that requires me to put myself out there the most. So Funny enough, content creation, I don't know about other content creators, but creating content for YouTube actually takes the most work compared to every other thing that I do. Honestly, doing this takes the most work because you have to think about the videos, you have to think about why those videos are going to make sense, you have to think about what you're going to say in the videos, come up with the notes for those videos and all of that. So it takes a lot of work. So I was like, okay, let's take a break from this one and move on to other things. So in the time that I have not been making videos for YouTube, I have been watching a lot of YouTube. So watching top YouTubers, Peter McKinnon, Matti Haapoja, Matt D'Avella, Chris Howe, these big guys that create content, the kind of content that I like watching and the kind of content that I also want to create. So, and it has helped me learn a lot. I have been watching a lot of Matt D'Avella. In fact, he was the inspiration for this video. I was watching his channel and I noticed that he stopped posting content for a while, and then he came out with a video recently that's saying that he almost quit, which I also almost did. But anyway, in that video he talked about how a little bit of the same thing I'm talking about now, and so it helped me learn a lot. So in the time that you're taking a break, it helps you learn too. I think it's important that you take a break and learn. I don't want to get caught up in creating content, just creating content every day, trying to post a video every day or every week or every 2 weeks, whatever. It's actually 24 days and something, 24 days and a few hours, or 25, I think 25 days since I posted my last video. And in that time, I've been able to learn a lot. I mean, I have learned a lot, about creating content, about being productive, about working my time well, and even taking this very important break. So yeah, in the 3 weeks plus that I've been gone, I took that time to learn, and I think it's important for you to also take time to learn. When you create content, sit back, take some time, learn a few things, and come back hot. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I can't use that song. Now, in the time that you're taking a break, it's not like you're just going to forget about everything that you've been doing. It's not like you're just going to forget about YouTube. I have a friend that she's been taking a break from YouTube, and she's gradually becoming carefree or careless about her channel. And I'm like, you gotta try, just gotta try, think about it, try working on stuff. But for me, while I was on my break, I think it's something everybody needs to learn to do when you take breaks, is also make sure that you're putting yourself in perspective, like get better perspective for the things that you do, because taking that break helped me, plan my channel for the next few months, not years. I like to do short term. It helps build better in the long term. I don't know if that works for everybody, but for me personally, it helped me put my channel in perspective for the short term, the kind of videos I'm making in this period. I have a couple of videos, in my head that I've started doing research on and taking notes on, that kind of thing. So it helps you plan. When you constantly create content, you're creating content, you're doing your day job. When you're constantly doing all those things, you don't have time to plan. So taking this few weeks of break helped me plan things out, say, okay, for the next couple of months, these are the kind of videos I want to put out. These are the videos I will be putting out. What's my first video when I come back? All those kind of things, it helps you put everything in perspective. And so by the time you come back, that you have enough energy and enough work, enough content to push out there before you go on your next break. So it's all these things that are important, and those are things I learned from taking my break. Well guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you enjoyed it, of course, you know the drill. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, turn on post notifications, because more fire videos are coming your way. At least based on this, I hope you're getting ready for the future, like pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Are we done? I think we're done, right? All right. Peace.